Hello everyone. Today we are going to start the topic. This belongs to your application layer. The topic name is email, SMTP and IMAP. Let's move towards the slides and let's see how it is going to work out. So as you can see, we are first we will see the email. The email, the full form, as everybody knows, it is electronic mail, and there are some three major components are there. What all are the components? User agents, mail servers, and the simple mail transfer protocol. Today in the lab also we saw about the agent. Now we will see what is the meaning of agent, how it is going to work out. So these all are the three major components. The first one is your user, then the next one is your mail server, and the last one will be your SMTP. The SMTP full form is Simple Mail Transfer Protocol. So these all are the three major components of your email. Now first moving towards your user agent. Let's see what is this, what is the meaning of this, and how we are going to utilize this. So this is nothing but the user who is going to read the mail. Okay, he is known as your user agent. So and also the user agent have the capability to compose the mail, to edit the mail, to read the mail or any kind of message whatever he is going to receive. So this is all the work this user agent can do. Generally this user agent is nothing but that is your mail reader. And what all are the example of like how you are going, through whom you are going to send the mails and all? You can use your Outlook, you can use your iPhone, anything whatever you are using, that things will be your mail client, that is known as your mail client. So here the user agent can send it can receive the message, it can send the message in the sense the mails. So outgoing and incoming messages will be stored on the server. Which server it is going to store? It is going to store inside your mail server, which is also one more component, major component of your email. Now let's see this diagram. We'll understand how this diagram has been drawn and what is the meaning of this diagram. Wherever you can see this kind of mark, this is known as your outgoing message queue. You can see here one lines will be there. These all are the lines whatever you are seeing here. This is nothing but one packets. Otherwise you can say in other way one mails, and all the mails will be in a queue and waiting for to send from one place to another place, and all these queues will be inside your mail server. So, and one more thing is this yellow color mark, whatever you are seeing, this is known as your user mailbox. Who is going to have this one? The user agent will have this mailbox. So this is about the mails which is going to send from one place to another, and all the mails are in a queue. So it has to wait to send the first message. Once the first message will be received with the acknowledgement reach, then we can send the next message. All these things, and here whatever you can see, these all are your user mailbox. Now you can see here, let me consider one laptop is there. Let me check it. Let me think that this is the user agent. Any of the user is going to use this laptop to check his mail or to check his mailbox, and this one will be your mail server. This is connected to this system. So this is your mail server. This is one, it will be in one network. In another network, let's consider there are three laptops are there. It means at a time simultaneously there are three different users are going to send the mail, and all these mails has been connected with this mail server. Let's consider one more network here where the two user agents are present and one mail server is there. So these two agents has been connected with this mail server. Now from this network, one person wants to send the mail to this. Let's consider the first one is your A and the second one here, this is known as your B. So now this A is going to send the mail to B. How he is going to send the mail? What we have to do? We have to send the mail and we have to use SMTP. This is nothing but, this protocol is nothing but, it is going to help us to send any kind of simple mails. So here first the user, whatever the mail has been drafted, it is going to save inside this mail server. So it will be in the first queue. By the help of your SMTP protocols, it is going to send to this mail server. So here it is going to be received. Once this one will be received, it will be inside your user mailbox. Whenever the user will open, he can retrieve the data and he can see the mails, whatever has been received. So this is the way of sending the message from one place to another place. Similar way, from this network to this network, by the help of SMTP, we can send the message from one place to another place. Let's moving to the next slide. We can see how the mail server is going to work out. Whatever I told, it is in the point wise. The first one is your mailbox. What is the work of your mailbox? This mailbox, this message queue, and the SMTP protocol, these three components are going to work under your mail servers. So inside your mailbox, it will contain all the incoming message for the user, all the incoming message. And in the message queue, what will be there? All the outgoing mail message. So from here, I have sent the message. So from here, where it will be? This one will be the message queue. All the outgoing message is going to store here in the mailbox from green to yellow. So that you have to remember. Next one will be SMTP protocol. So here what is going to happen? This one will be the channel in between your mail server to send the email messages. So the client is going to send the message. The client is going to send the message to the mail server, and the server will receive the mails. So this server is nothing but it is known as your mail server.